Have you ever had that feeling like a ghost was driving your car? It's one of the most common and honestly one of the most unsettling experiences you can have. So let's get into it because what's really going on here reveals something absolutely profound about how our minds actually work.
Okay, so picture this. You're in your car, hands on the wheel, you're just driving. And it's a road you know like the back of your hand, that daily commute to work or the drive back home. It's so familiar, you could probably navigate it with your eyes closed. The turns, the traffic lights, it's all just pure muscle memory at this point. And then, just like that, you're there. You pull into the driveway, you put the car in park, turn off the engine, another trip in the bag, safe and sound. But as you're sitting there for just a second, this really weird feeling starts to creep up on you. It's like a little gap in your memory, and it's starting to get wider and wider until it's just this big black hole. You realize you have no memory of the last 5, maybe 10, even 15 minutes. It's just gone. You know you were driving. You had to be. Your body did all the work. You braked, you signaled, you steered, but you, the conscious thinking you weren't there. So who was?
Well, this spooky phenomenon actually has a name. It's called Highway Hypnosis, and it's time we pull back the curtain on the science behind that so-called ghost in your car.
So here's the thing. This isn't just you daydreaming. It's a real, recognized psychological state called automaticity. Your brain is basically an efficiency machine. It figures, hey, this task is super routine, low stakes, so the conscious part of the brain can, take a little break, and it hands the controls over to this incredibly sophisticated autopilot system we all have. It helps to think of it like this. You've got two different players here. On one side, there's your conscious self. That's the you that you think of as you, the one who's aware and making deliberate choices. But then there's the automatic self. That's the ghost, the part that runs on pure habit and muscle memory. During highway hypnosis, your conscious self is basically on the bench, and the automatic self is out there running the entire play. And this isn't just some weird thing that happens in your car. This autopilot function is a fundamental part of how your brain gets you through the world, every single day. And the process for how it takes over is actually remarkably simple. First, the task has to be something you've done 1,000 times before. Second, your brain has to feel like the risk is super low. Once those two boxes are checked, your conscious mind just checks out. It disengages to save precious mental energy, and boom, your automatic self just seamlessly takes the wheel. And you start to see this everywhere in your daily life once you look for it. I mean, think about typing. Are you really thinking about where the T key is or where the A key is? No way. Your fingers just know. Or washing dishes, taking a walk, even brushing your teeth. For huge chunks of your day, your body is just doing its thing, while your conscious mind is, well, who knows where. And this all leads to a really profound and maybe, a little bit of an unnerving idea about who we are and how much of our own lives we're actually truly present for. Let this one sink in for a second. The person you think you are is often just a silent passenger in your own life. It means that for all those moments you're on autopilot, your conscious identity, the you that you think is just along for the ride, a spectator watching your body perform, all thanks to a deeper, more automatic part of yourself. Which, of course, leaves us with one final, kind of mind-bending question to think about. Right now, as you're listening to this, processing these ideas, are you really sure you're the one in control? Or has your autopilot already taken over?